Alright, so welcome to Rare Wrestling Stuff, where we discuss, show, display, and break down rare wrestling stuff. Yeah, it's a sad day. Today Hulk Hogan passed away. So what we're going to do, I will be doing a new Hogan product, memorabilia, collectibles, one every day for the whole week of next week, so kind of stay tuned for that stuff. But we're just going to get into what I can get my hands on today. There's so much stuff. I have so much stuff here. So let's get into it. First, I think we should start off with his rookie card. So, I'm not a huge card collector, but there is the Hogan rookie card. Keep that. Well, I could put that back up. We can kind of we'll stack it back here until we run out of space, which I don't think is going to take that long to happen. All right, so if we do that one, then we should do this one. So that may be his rookie card, but I would guess that would make that his rookie sticker. So in those same sets, these are 1985 tops, I believe, and there was a sticker, I think, in each set. I don't have a lot of the stickers, I have more of the cards, but this is, okay, also, everything you see is from a resale shop. I found it in person. I don't use the internet, and I don't use mail order, so the entire channel, everything that you will ever see, is all found in person. There is no internet, there is no mail order. It's too easy when you do that. So this channel, 100% all in-person finds. So we did the two cards. Cool. This I featured just last, maybe a couple days ago. So this is like a plush doll. This would be during your WCW era, and would be like a 1999 product. Hence the Hollywood and everything. So let me move this thing out of the way. Basically just blocking stuff. So we're okay. Just what direction do we want to take this? Let's do WWF stuff kind of first, and we'll move from there. So we have these, but those weren't his first action figures. And I only have one right now. But here is the WWF LJN Hulk Hogan. Not in crazy bad shape. It's pretty good. I got lucky with this one. But yeah, the date says 84. So 1984. You have the the LJN, which is this is like a big rubber type wrestler. The arms all move and stuff. During that time, there was thumb wrestlers, there was stretch wrestlers, there was a bunch of different kinds. So yeah, definitely Prime. It's a bummer. It's definitely a bummer to hear. I mean, like a childhood hero. So figured we can kind of have a little fun here, kind of brighten the mood, and celebrate at the same time. So let's do that. So we did LJN. There's a couple other ones. There's a white one, and so there's the one that's white, and then the one in the red shirt that I don't have. Then you get into the Hasbros. These were the toy I remember playing with the most. Um, the first toy I ever remember playing with ever as a kid is an LJN. It's not the Hulk Hogan one. It was the Hillbilly Jim, but yeah, it stuck with me forever. So we got Hasbro's, LJN. We did the plush. We have, move the plush over. We have the sticker card, and then we have over here, I don't even know if it's actually, yeah, it's kinda in the view. There's the Hogan rookie card. It's just hard to tell what direction do I go with it. There's so much Hogan stuff. Let's go with a little more kind of modernish stuff like oh shoot. Okay, he switched over to WCW and things completely changed up. So we finally get Hollywood. This is an original San Francisco toy maker's 3.5 inch Hollywood figure with belt. So these are somewhat articulated. You can move the arms and stuff and the legs. I think even maybe the head. But you had this. So original, it was so popular at the time and popping that NWO was was such a big deal. They just started cranking stuff out. So after the 3.5 inch, they went to a next size up. So you have your 6 inch or 5.5 inch Hogan, also with belt. What up, Demo? Gamer Pro, how are you? Yeah, it's a bummer, man. Really, really, really a bummer. So, have a lot of Hogan stuff to kind of go over here. Put the NWO table down. Alright, so we want 3.5 inch, or 3.5 inch to 6 inch, and then you would think that would be it. But in that same 6 inch line, they did come out with another Hogan, which is this one. And if you look at these, I want you to kind of check these out. These are in the same line, but do not look like the same line of toys at all. So, so different. All of these have this weird button thing on the back, where you can like move an arm. The 3.5 inch don't have that, I don't think. Let's see. Yeah, they don't have anything. But this figure, none of that movement stuff, doesn't have anything. But it looks like a completely different figure. Like it's so different than this one here. It's kind of wild to see. So we'll set it back a little bit back there. We'll set this one back there. And we'll have this area filled up probably pretty quick. It won't take long. So you would think that would be it. Hold on. I got one more. So next, what would you want your next figures to do? If you're a kid, you want it to vibrate. So, you end up, hear that? Stuck against the thing you guys are on. So there is your 7 inch, I believe. Maybe these are 6, those are 5s or something, but quite, a good bit bigger. And you got the little button here on the side. And I just feel like all in all they did better putting the NWO onto it. It's not so cheap looking. on the back of this, no rips. On the back of this, they finally put the rips into it, which is a big time Hogan thing. Let's see with this other one. These are all from original San Francisco toy makers. Was there rips on the back of this? Nope. No rips on it either. So this one, I believe that one that I just showed you is right here is actually kind of rare. There's a Dennis Rodman that goes with it too. I believe they're kind of rare, but I don't have the Rodman. Okay, so where are we at? So now you've done those. Now toys have moved during this area to more articulated stuff, to where they can do more with it, more posable, and just all in all, pretty much just better figures. So you get Toy Biz, and this was awesome. I have one of them that's put up, and it's the original one in the series. And I don't want to knock my entire display over, so I have some other ones from Toy Biz that I will show you. So you have Hogan there. I have another one. Where did it go? Huh. Oh yeah, I have it inside there. I guess I could. I'll try to get this out. Yeah, I got it. So these are all different. This one, the original one, straight Hollywood. Then you got these ones that were in the black and red box sets that were really, really cool. Yeah, R.I.P. Thunderlips. That's awesome, Nick. Definitely a major fan if you know that one. So, this mom's so cool. Right on. Yeah. So let me get you this other one. So I want to show you these differences because they are so subtle with two of these that it's unreal that they would even do this. So it's going to be hard, maybe even for you just to see it from there. So you can see the original Hollywood here. It came with an NWO shirt. It's on my Scott Hall right now. So you can see the amount of crazy detail that they put in to like the boots and the deco on the tights. The Hollywood a little bit is starting to wear off, like the Y is starting to a little. So, and then you have your spray can with NWO on it. So then you get these, and if you notice with these, you've like switched the glove color up. They're now white. It just says NWO in red on his headband here. So that you still see the lightning bolts, but they're more of a tie-dyed pant. But this one actually has the lightning bolts made into it, which is kind of rare. And then the red NWO with the flames and stuff on them. So this is where this one. Oh no. See, there's the big problem with these things. They're not the best at, like, they're good after you get them there, but they're so articulated that sometimes you run into trouble getting it into the posing position. Oh. You gotta put the can back in his hand. That was disrespectful. I shouldn't have let that happen. So you'll notice with this first one, had lightning bolts, had everything. And then this one moved to a different tights, but it also has the lightning bolts. Well, then this one, no lightning bolts at all. Same bandana as the second one, and a little brighter colors for the boots too, but same NWO boot. So this was also a different one. I believe it came in another box set or something. So yeah, you got 3 different Toy Biz Hogans. I think there was many more, I believe. That's just 3 that I have kind of handy right now that we can get at easy. It's gonna give me trouble again. Let me see if I can find some other cool stuff. Well, that's gonna give me so much trouble. I'm sure I do. I have a ton of movies, but they're all kind of stacked and everything. It would be kind of hard to get to. Oh, I got some stuff. That's easy to get. Oh, so we're doing Toy Biz there. We have to jump over and check out the Grip and Flip. So this one, sweet, insane deco once again on the tights. Crazy cool. What's going on, Jonathan? Oh, I appreciate that. Everything I have is all found in person. I've never bought anything off the internet or used mail order. So I go out and hunt everything and find it myself. I don't have any toy stores around me. I just go to like flea markets, yard sales, resale shops, stuff like that. So, let's see. So the Grip and Flip, what makes these different? Now, if you take the hands or the legs and squeeze them together, you notice the arms raise. So let's reach up here and grab another Hogan and show you why it does this. So on the ends of the hands there are magnets. So what they'll do is click together and you would flip each other, and like you could do moves on the guy and stuff like this. So that was the whole purpose for it. You could like throw a guy around. But I guess that's cool. I mean, what do you think? Was that a good idea back in the day or not? I kind of think it's a little cool, but very limited. They're like straight-legged. They don't pose very good, but still, I really liked it. I thought it was cool, especially when I was a kid. I thought it was cool, so now I just collect this stuff for nostalgia. I started collecting, and then I have a bit of OCD after I started. Then I wanted to attempt to try to finish some of these sets, and I'm like, I think I can do it. Like, it's gonna take some work, but I think I can do it, and yeah, so that's where we're at. This is all a bit of like my OCD that won't let me just be okay with not having everything. So my end goal is always to have like one of every character and in a line. So oh yeah. Alright, more Hogan. So let's move on. Let's do Mattel. I'm not gonna go too long with this. I'm gonna try to do this as quick as I can. But let's do Mattel. Mattel played a big part in Hogan's career, and we definitely have us some Mattels to show. So first, let's kind of line him up a little better. That Hogan fell over. They're all falling against each other now. Chill, Hogan. There we go. There's the red and yellow with the winged eagle belt. So, such a sick figure. This is from the Superstars line from Mattel. They are really, really sick figures. I like them. It's one of the only modern day things that I collect. So, I do have a small like Mattel collection, but I started collecting the Mattel stuff because of you guys. You guys said you wanted to see it, you liked it, so I figured I'd get some and feature it on the channel. But a lot of these things that you see, like some of these figures back here, I paid like a couple dollars for. So there's a Hogan, an 80s Hogan, early 80s, with the shades. Got a sweatsuit on. I don't know the. Holy smokes! The reason for the sweatsuit, but Definitely got a sweatsuit on. These things are... I told you we would run out of space quick. There's too many Hogans. Well, no, there's not. Now we got all these Hogans to look at, and he's gone, so you can just go buy a new Hogan figure. That's what you should do. Dang, I don't want to drop my Hasbros. That's crazy to be doing. These things are too expensive to be dropping like that. I did it again. Alright. This is almost comical. Alright, well, and that, we'll put Hogan there. How do you lose the can before you ever fall? Don't make any sense, Hogan. Keep a hold of it. Alright. So, we got those two. Let's do a Hollywood. And then I'll show you, then I got one more thing after that I'll show you. Unless anybody has any requests or something, but let's do the Hasbro, or in this Mattel Superstars line, we have the Hollywood Hogan. So they really went all out on the boots on these. There's like pictures of his face on his boot. They did a really good job on these. Yeah, it's Hogan in blue flames, his face. So they nailed it with the boots on that one, I gotta say. And I do have one more thing. Let me see if I can get it out without a bunch of stuff falling too. My collection has become so kind of big now, I just don't have a lot of space. Everything's really tight anymore, so you get to moving this stuff around and things get to crashing. Now, any of these those Superstars figures you see, I also have them men on card covering a wall to the, I don't know, to this direction, this side. Here's the last one for tonight. I don't want to hold you guys up all night long. Sorry, I was trying to read some comments. So this is a very, very, very detailed little statue. I don't know a lot about these. They're called the Hero Collector, and I figured it's appropriate to show you the Hero Collector statue for the last figure on the Hero we were discussing. So yeah, that one's not going to fit up there. We'll go ahead and put it down here. That actually came with a book, and I don't know where it's at, or I would grab it for you guys. I'm trying to think if I have anything. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff, but it's like, I don't know. I have like bandanas that are still in the package. Hollywood Hogan. I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to hold you guys up. I didn't want this to be a long live feed. I just wanted to show a little bit of Hogan stuff and show a little appreciation. Say that I really think that sucks. It's a hard one to swallow. Pause. Yeah, to hear that he has passed away, it's a sad day. So my suggestion, if you get a chance, go buy a figure. There's a ton of them out there. Hogan did a lot of stuff. Yeah, like I said, this entire collection, everything that you will ever see on this channel is all in-person finds. I do not use the internet, and I do not use mail order. I find it in person. I hunt for it. I put my hands on it. I check it out before I take it. So yeah, I'm looking up on the walls right now. There's so many like Legends Hogan figures. I have a bunch of Legends in boxes. So yeah, if you want to see more, there's a lot of it. Stuff I'll have to kind of dig out. But next week, it will be a full week of YouTube shorts that are focusing on Hogan. So guys, have a good one. Enjoy them while they're here, because everybody's got a sell-by date. So, yeah. R.I.P. to Hulk Hogan. Good night.